Hi students. Hi everyone. I hope you all are doing very well at your home. Dear students, this is the time of pandemic and it is better to remain home to remain safe from this pandemic. And you know it is COVID-19, novel coronavirus. Dear students, pandemic and epidemic, there are two words, and this time in whole world we are using the word pandemic. Have you ever think why we are using pandemic, not endemic? I will make you know. If you are knowing, that's very good, and if you don't know, listen to me. Epidemic and pandemic both are the same type of diseases. Then why there is the difference? The difference is in their distribution, in their effectiveness. Epidemic can cover a shorter area in comparison of pandemic. Like if you take the example of chicken pox, it will be an epidemic because it covers a slightly smaller area, like a district, a village, a state, or a country. But pandemic covered a longer geographical area. And you know, corona, more or less whole world is affected, so it will be a pandemic. This is the age of technology, and because of the instruction of CBSE, the schools are failed to open on time, examinations are also hampering. And this time, anyhow, the teachers, educators are trying to give the students their study material anyhow. There are many resources. We are also trying to provide the learning contents to our students. Many of you are using that and it's give us good feeling. Many of you are commenting also. Many of you are understanding also. But still there are many of you who are not seeing the videos, who are not giving the content, who are not become active. Dear students, it is request and instruction also. Please be connected with the study, otherwise it will become a burden when the school will open, because whatever is going on this time online will not going to repeat in the class again. Okay, now leave that. As you know, I am standing here for a new topic, and today this topic is of class 10th, and as you know the chapter first is going on, and first chapter is the life processes, in which we are studying the last topic of excretion. In previous lecture video you studied the general information about the excretion. Today we become some specific and we will study about the excretory system in human beings. Okay, so let's begin. Hope this will help you to understand. Excretory system in humans. Dear students, excretory system, that is also called as the urinary system, in humans consists of a pair of kidney, means two kidney, a pair of ureter, that is the collecting duct, one urinary bladder and urethra. These are the parts of urinary system. Urinary system consists of a pair of kidneys, second, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder, and urethra. Okay. In human, especially in males, the reproductive organ and urinary organ both are same. That's why in human male it is called urinary reproductive organ. Okay, because both parts of both the materials are same. A pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder, and urethra. Dear students, kidneys are, what is their location? Where they are located in body? Two kidneys are located at back of lower part of abdominal cavity. Abdominal cavity below the stomach. At back of lower part of abdominal cavity. Means in abdominal cavity it is back and in lower part. And one on each side of backbone. One on each side of backbone. I think you are getting the location where the kidney is situated in human body. At back of the abdominal cavity in lower part, one on each side of the backbone. Okay. They receive these kidneys, as you know, they are for the purpose of excretion. So they receives the blood. They filter the blood. So they receive the blood from aorta, major artery, via renal artery, and returns after filtration, returns to heart by posterior vena cava via renal vein. Okay, this is about the kidney. Two pairs of kidney, two pairs of ureters, one urinary bladder that is collecting storage, and it carried by the ureters to the collecting duct chamber, urinary bladder, and from there it time to time release excreted by the urethra through the urinary opening. It is lies at the lower back of the abdominal cavity. One thing, the left kidney is slightly larger and placed a little higher then the right. Okay, left kidney is slightly larger and placed a little higher than the right. Okay, now let's see about the structure and their functions. Structure and functions of kidneys. Okay, there are one pair of kidney, two, and each kidney is purplish brown in color. Okay, slightly flattened and shaped approx rajma. Have you seen the rajma? It is the edible seed and shaped approx rajma bean. Okay, length is about 12 centimeter, approx 9 centimeter wide, and about 150 grams in weight. There are one pair of kidney, two kidney. Each kidney, as I said, the left kidney is slightly larger than the right one and placed a little higher than the right one. Each kidney is purplish brown in color, slightly flattened. Okay, shaped approx the rajma bean. Length and breadth dimension is about 12 into 9 centimeter and weight about 150 gram. Okay, each kidney is made up of numerous microscopic filtration unit, and those microscopic, now you are understanding, microscopic filtration unit are nephrons. Each kidney is made up of numerous microscopic filtration unit, nephron. It is the nephron that filters the blood actually. Okay, each kidney is made up of a million number of nephron, and nephron is called the structural and functional unit of kidney. Nephron are called the structural and functional unit of kidney. You are understanding? Now, nephrons are approx 3 centimeter in length. They are tubular structure, narrow tube. We will see the diagram also. Let's see the diagram of kidney first. Means urinary system. Then we will see the diagram of nephrons. As I said, Rajma bean set. Try to draw the shape of Rajma bean. As I said, the left is slightly larger, so that I drawn there also. See the diagram carefully. Okay. Now let's level it. This is left one, kidney, and which one? Left. This is also kidney, and it is right. Okay. These are, one is the renal artery and the below one is renal vein. Renal artery and renal vein. This tube-like structure called ureter. This tube-like structure called ureter. This is urinary bladder. This is urethra, and this is the urinary opening. Okay. This is the structure of urinary system. Now let's draw the diagram of nephron also. This tube-like structure. Here it becomes the U-shaped. And this U-shaped tube is finally these are the connection of other nephrons. Similarly, this side also. A million of nephrons, I said, a kidney will have. Okay. to arterioles and venules, and this is the capillaries, bunch of capillaries. Okay, now level it. This is called afferent artery, you can say afferent blood vessel, and this is efferent. Okay, this is, you can say, PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Here it is called DCT, and this U-sept from here to here, this U-sept is called Henle's loop. This structure is called Bowman's capsule, and this is called glomerulus. See there. This is the diagram of nephron, and this is the diagram of kidney. As I said, these kidney bring the blood. The blood enters into the kidney through the renal artery, that is the part of aorta, and returns to the heart by posterior vena cava. It will join the posterior vena cava. Posterior vena cava will impart its blood into the heart, from where it will go for oxygenation into lungs and then again come into the circulation. This kidney, these both will have the such microscopic structure, nephrons. Each kidney is made up of million of nephrons, such structures, and these structures are actually the structural and functional unit of kidney, because they actually filter the blood. From these renal arteries further divided into venules, arterioles, and the blood unfiltered blood enter into the glomerulus in Bowman capsule, and after filtration return into this. Now let's understand the mechanism. What actually happened? Dear students, our blood has carrying the wastes of metabolism, and those wastes, as I said, if accumulate in the body, may be toxic for the cell, may be toxic for the health, and those wastes, mainly the nitrogenous waste that contain the urea, uric acid, they are, if accumulate in the cell, accumulate in the blood to unbearable limit, they will damage the cell. So it is necessary to remove them from the blood to carry out the normal functioning of the cell and the body also. Blood enters in the kidney and then enters into the nephron. From nephron, it comes into the Bowman capsule through the afferent arteries. These are the glomerulus. Glomerulus are the bunch of capillaries. The impure blood enters into glomerulus. The wall of glomerulus, means these capillaries walls, are highly selectively permeable and very thin, that allows the waste materials, means smaller molecules. As you know the property of selectively permeability, the smaller molecules are allowed to move across the wall. So here also, from blood, the smaller molecules, you can say here, the board is small, content is more, often it is create difficulties. Smaller molecules like urea, uric acid, glucose, amino acid, sodium ions, potassium ions, chloride ions, Cl. It is Cl, chloride ions, and water. These all are allowed to cross the wall of glomerular capillaries, and they release into the woman's capsule, and the pure blood, means filtered blood, will go through the efferent tubules, efferent venules to the heart through the posterior vena cava. Now, you know, all are not harmful here, because glucose is necessary for the body, amino acid is necessary for the body, these ions are also useful, water is also useful, the rest are here, and some other products are also. The wall of this woman capsule is also very thin and selectively permeable for smaller molecules, and these all are come into the woman capsule, and here the materials, the liquid fluid that contain this is called the glomerular filtrate. This is glomerular filtrate. This glomerular filtrate enter into the woman capsule. Woman capsule is lead into a tubular structure. This tubular structure carry these fluids for longer time, and the purpose is reabsorption of useful materials, means glucose, amino acid, these ions and water are reabsorbed in this longer tube, and finally the waste material that produced here is called urine, will be the urine, and normally the urine is yellowish in color, and that yellowish color of urine is due to presence of urochrome, a pigment. Due to presence of urochrome, the normal color of urine is yellow. Our kidney filters about 190 liter blood to produce about 1.9 to 1.9 liter urine every day. Okay, this kidney filter about 190 liter blood to produce 0.9 to 1.9 liter urine every day, and the products that produced here at the end of this convoluted tubule, end of nephron near the ureter. This is actually the ureter that collect the urine. So here the filtrate produced here is urine, and rest of all part will work for the reabsorption. Dear students, kidney not function only to filter the blood. It has some other functions also. Those other functions are osmoregulation, means maintaining the iron water balance, salt water balance in the body. Besides this, it also produces erythropoietin. It is a hormone. You can imagine what it do by the initial words erythro. The red blood cells are called erythrocytes. It means when wherever is the lack of RBC in the blood, the kidney secrete erythropoietin hormone that stimulates the bone marrow to produce more and more RBC in the blood. Okay, so kidney also secretes erythropoietin. It also do osmoregulation, means maintaining the water and salt balance, iron balance in body. Third, it produces a hormone that is called renin. Renin activate inactive vitamin D into active form. And you also know kidney will have a gland also at its upper surface, that is the adrenaline, that secrete the adrenaline hormone, that is called the emergency hormone. Okay, so this is how the blood come into the kidney, and how the blood filtered by the kidney, and how the blood reach to the heart again. This is all about this system and the mechanism. Now in next video I will talk about some problems related to kidney and one more topic, that is the excretion in plants. Till then, stay home, remain safe, have a nice day.